Alright, what's up guys? We're back with another video. I'm actually doing an update video on the Subaru SVX. So I'm finally starting to get some of the parts in that I've been ordering. I mean, I cleaned up the floor mats in the car. The car is still currently getting out getting the trans rebuilt. I should get that back in the next 2 weeks or so. But I went ahead and started ordering parts for it. As you can see, I have a bunch of little parts sitting around. On the SVX, the left turn signal in the amber side has like a little crack in it, so I picked these up off of a donor car, and the owner actually threw in the center light for dirt sheet for me, so I got that. I went ahead and also ordered the exhaust setup for it, new speakers, a touchscreen. There's the vibrant high flow resonator. That's the exhaust setup. I actually got the wire harness adapter for the radio from another guy that makes them. I got a magnetic oil drain plug for it from Greddy, and just some other random pieces. Like the car was missing this little plastic panel piece by the e-brake, so I went and picked this up off the donor car, as well as the rear trunk shocks, which they work, so that's good. I'm also going to be running the K&N high flow air filter, just using the stock box for now until I figure out what to do with the actual intake setup. And then we got, we got the stock, the OEM spoiler nuts, because the spoiler is out getting painted right now. Obviously I have an extra set of keys for the car, but yeah, so I'm going to be running a touchscreen stereo in it. I got the new speakers from SoundStream, two-way rear 6x9s, and then three-way front 6.5s for the radio setup. And then the exhaust, I'm going to be running the MagnaFlow dual chamber. The MagnaFlow dual chamber 12266 is the part number for this, and it actually looks really good. I mean, you got the MagnaFlow thing on it, so hopefully that'll make it sound a little bit better, along with the vibrant high flow resonator. I picked up the muffler, the resonator, and I also went with vibrant dual burnt tips as well, so hopefully that'll set up the whole exhaust system. I thought about getting the MagnaFlow high flow main cat, but I'm gonna wait for that right now because I've heard some people say that they actually get rattling noises down the road, so it's one of those gonna be trial and error type deals. But honestly, I mean, this exhaust actually looks really good, or this muffler. I mean, the welds look decent on it. You gotta love the print on it as well. It's pretty straight open in there. Got a baffle, so the way it'll be set up is this will go out, and then it'll come back from the exhaust, snake in, and then dual out. So it's a 2.5-inch setup. So I'm gonna be running from the main cat coming out of the car. It's gonna run from that, which is like 2.25-inch piping. It'll step up to 2.5-inch piping, run into the resonator, run out at 2.5-inch piping, run into the MagnaFlow muffler, which is also 2.5-inch inlet, and then it duals out to 2.25-inch. So 2.25, 2.25, and then from the 2.25-inch setup, it's gonna step back up to 2.5-inch to run into the dual exhaust tips. So duals, double walled. So I haven't gotten the tips yet, so I'll get those soon, or at least I hope I will, because I was going to be getting I was going to go with single tips, but I like the burnt tip setup. But then I went through, cleaned off factory floor mats. This is like the fuse panel cover. I guess the glue came off of it, so I'll just go ahead and reattach it back on with some kind of glue. And then obviously I'm gonna have to change the oil in it since I still haven't physically driven the car yet. So there's probably more stuff that's going on. And then the touchscreen is actually really nice. I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't expensive. It was $200, but it has GPS. I can watch videos on it, SD card slot. It has all that good stuff on it. So hopefully it'll give it like a clean look in the radio area, because it does have that door, so it shouldn't affect the door anyway, anyway, closing or anything like that. But you know, I'll try to link all this stuff down in the description too, just in case anybody that has a Subaru SVX is looking for any parts for it or wants to upgrade anything. The only issue I might have is with the front speakers, the way that they mount, there's a weird mount design on it, so I might have to run like a self-tapping screw in one of the holes just to make a hole, because they have this weird mounting position. So they have they should have a plastic cup there though, so I should be able to like just run a self-tapping screw into it and send it. And also for you guys, pull all this stuff out. This is from the radio. You got the backup camera and stuff like that. I probably won't utilize the backup camera, but for anybody that does have the SVX and is looking for a wire harness adapter, that way you don't have to chop up the factory wire harness, I can give you, I'll link this down in the description below, because I went to so many places looking for one of these and nobody carries it, and the one place that did say they carry it, it was not the right one. It didn't have the right connector or anything. This guy is he's been making these for a little bit now. He's a private guy, so I'll link him down in the description below as well, because I mean it's pretty self-explanatory. He has a whole like website and thing on how to do it. So shout out to this guy, because without this guy I'm highly doubting anybody would have these. But besides that, hopefully everything else comes along pretty good. I'm still waiting for the exhaust tips, like I said. Once I get the car back from the trans shop, I'm going to drive it around a little bit. Obviously it's going to go get tinted. I'm going to be running tints on it, probably just like 20% tint, the same as the Genesis. Tomorrow, which would be tomorrow for you guys, because I'll upload this today. So tomorrow, the Genesis is getting the test pipes. I was out there earlier trying to mess with it, but those, even after soaking the nuts with PB Blaster, they still wouldn't break free. Even that was with a battery-powered impact gun. So I tried everything, it would not break free. So I'll take it over to a muffler shop, have them break loose the bolts, and just slap on the test pipes. I went with the OBX resonated test pipe, so I'll let you guys know how that sounds. Because I already have the ISR race catback video in my channel, so if you just look through my videos, you'll find the ISR race catback video. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on the Subaru, because I'm slowly starting to get all the parts in for it now, but I don't have the car. So it's like, once I get the car back, obviously I'll be able to start shooting videos out. I'll probably start up with like simple videos, like probably just like the air filter install first, and then the magnetic oil drain plug and oil change, because it definitely needs an oil change. I'm looking at coils for it and wheels for it as well. I'm just unsure of the setup I want to run. Probably it's going to be about, I'm thinking an 18x8, probably 18x8 by 5/114 is the lug pattern, but I'm worried about the clearance issues on offset. So but yep, so this is pretty much just an update video, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna try to link all this stuff in the description, that way you guys, anybody that does have an SVX and does want to switch up their setup, they can. Yes, I'm gonna do an exhaust video as well for the SVX stock to the MagnaFlow setup with the vibrant high flow resonator and the vibrant dual wall tips. But yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead, drop a comment down below. If you're not already doing it, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, go ahead and leave a like, you guys. Alright, stay tuned, because I'll be getting the SVX back soon. So stay tuned, guys. Peace out.